The chicken or the egg, which comes first? In the question ka answer kandupidichitaanga, and the answer is egg.
Oh really?
That is, if you're looking at the biological value table la pathina, egg comes above the chicken. Why is it so? Because as we've always heard, egg is a complete protein. It has all this and it has all this, hence it is known as a complete protein. Looking at the calorific value, or egg la around 70 kilocalories and about 6 grams of protein irukku. Inge stop panna, it sounds great. After which comes the 5 grams of fat and the major player of controversy, the cholesterol. About 200 milligrams of cholesterol is there in every single whole egg, with the recommended daily allowance of cholesterol being around 300 milligrams, and each egg containing 200 milligrams. Now, பார்த்துருப்போம் சில பேர் 10-20 முட்டையெல்லாம் அடிச்சு நாக் அவுட் பண்ணுவாங்கல்ல. Isn't that very unhealthy? Let's crack it open. You know, the recommended daily allowance, the 300 milligrams of cholesterol which I said, அது வந்து it's an old guideline. Nowadays that guideline has been scrapped and we've replaced that with saturated fats. Saturated fats play a more important role in increasing the blood cholesterol than directly dietary cholesterol. Saturated fat rich food na adu
sweets like gulab jamun, barfi, jalebi, and these fried snacks like samosas, pakoras, vada, buri.
அந்த மாதிரி இதெல்லாம் பார்க்குறது. And research has also found that direct 1:1 comparison of dietary cholesterol, நம்ம சாப்பிடுற கொலஸ்ட்ராலும் blood cholesterol, blood test நமக்கு தெரியற கொலஸ்ட்ராலும், there is no 1:1 relation to it. Since liver is the major manufacturer of cholesterol in our body, and we must understand that cholesterol is not something which is bad.
Thank you, boss.
Cholesterol is required for many functions in our body. நமக்கு cell signaling, cell membrane structure maintain பண்றதுக்கு, proper hormone function, testosterone, estrogen, அதெல்லாம் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறது, கிரியேட் பண்ணுறதுக்கே வந்து we need cholesterol. We know that extremes are always bad. Very low cholesterol is also very bad, and we can't form all this. And very high cholesterol is also very bad, causing heart disease, kidney disease, and all other kinds of problems. So an ideal range must be maintained. So I hope you understand from this that cholesterol is not the main villain, rather saturated fats is. So அப்ப சொல்லு, எவ்வளவு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா சாப்பிடலாமா?
சொல்லு, நீ தான் தைரியமான ஆளு.
Well, first eggsல என்ன கிடைக்குது? We're getting lots of vitamins, lots of antioxidants. We're getting choline, selenium, lutein, zeaxanthin, all of which have multiple effects in the body. They help increase our immunity, increase the formation of red blood cells, muscle activity, increases eye health, and so much of other benefits as well. And most of these nutrients are in the yolk da. There are some people who skip the yolk. Yolk சாப்பிடாம egg சாப்பிடுறது is similar to buying a chicken biryani and then keeping the piece away. I understand that the concern comes from the fat in the yolk, but there is also good fat, and if you're not consuming a huge amount of eggs, I think it is still safe now. So now, finally answering the question, how many eggs can I maximum eat per day? Well, to answer this question, there is no universal upper limit. There is a particular upper limit for you. For a particular individual, the upper limit irukku. Some people can be safe with consuming 10-15 eggs per day. Ana, if you want research-based evidence and research-based medicine, well then 1 to 2 whole eggs per day is considered safe for absolutely everyone. Moving above that, the upper limit is very individualized. Some people are fine with 4 to 6 eggs per day, 6 to 8 eggs per day. Anna, some people might see an increase in the LDL, the bad cholesterol, with higher consumption of eggs. People who are concerned about the fat content in the yolks, they can consume about 2 whole eggs per day, and then they can consume about 4 egg whites. There are packaged egg whites which you can consume that, or you can throw away the yolk. Don't do that. Come on, man. So to conclude, if you're young and healthy with no comorbidities, there is no fixed upper limit for the amount of eggs you can consume per day. But with research-based evidence, I would suggest 2 whole eggs per day and maybe 4 egg whites per day along with it, if you really want the protein and all the benefits from the eggs. So try to consume at least 1 egg per day, since it has so much of benefits. And I hope I answered at least any one of your questions. And if you have any other question, you can ask me in the comments below, and I'll be very happy to answer them. See you guys.